Okay. In a minute. Let's see if I can remember how to play this game. Alright. Okay, let's see if I can remember where I left off here. Oh yeah, we were helping the snake ladies. The Silence of the Gods. Hey, Bodrick. Thanks to you, Vajra and her people need no longer live in fear. You've done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon Slayer. Let us bear word to them of Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends. Oh yeah, we just taken out the... like their primal last time I finished. Okay. How do I get back there? This way? Yeah, I don't think that was the intended route, but we made it. Ah, the winds whispered of your success, and your eyes confirmed their testimony. The Lady of Bliss no longer holds our Kalyana sisters in her thrall. For this we thank you. Solitary did the deed. We were but witness to her heroism. However, I fear this is only the beginning, for there is no cure for that which drives the desperate to beseech the gods of salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, naught can be done to stop them. Skyrim skills? I actually have never seen or played Skyrim. I've heard of it. I used to work with I had a few coworkers like many years ago, like when that game first released, that would always talk about Skyrim, but I've never experienced it myself. We ignore our sister's plight at our peril. This we know we shall endeavor to show them another path, so that the day you speak of never comes. We're all in this together, Alamegans and Ananta. We understand that. Hopefully in time they will too. You and yours will ever be friends of the Vira. On that, you have my word. We should be getting back to the Peering Stones. Thank you again. For as old the game as it was, you could mash jump and get those odd angles and keep elevation. Oh, you kind of like break the intended route a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, they said I need to go to the Peering Stones, right? Yeah. I should probably do the rest of my job quests at some point. so far behind on those, I think. Welcome back. Conrad and Marshal Tarpin came to render aid, but I hear that won't be necessary. It won't. Sri Lakshmi's gone. But I should probably start at the beginning. Incredible. I don't know what to say. If you hadn't been there to stop her, who knows where it would have ended. You saved a lot of lives, Solitary. Take pride in that. It must be said that this is something of an unprecedented situation. Previous summonings were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance by a tribe as a whole. Google, you're 10 levels behind amongst... Oh, crap. Indeed, there are several aspects of this incident which bear further investigation. In any event, the Kalyana's supply of crystals must remain limited for the foreseeable future, and ambient ether levels closely observed. Understood. The Alliance will consult with the Resistance and the Vera on how to enforce said restrictions. Thank you. To other matters, then. What news of the Imperials? None, which itself is troubling. It seems as though the Skulls and the remainder of the garrison have fully withdrawn into the peaks. We've seen neither hide nor hair of them since Velodina. Regardless of their reasons, our path is clear. Father has decided that it is time to advance east. Finally. He was also most emphatic that you be spared further duties for the present. You are to rest. Oh, nice. I get to just rest. It would not be for the Warrior of Light to collapse from exhaustion during the march. May not be as strong as or as quick as her, but we are soldiers nonetheless. We can deal with the Imperials. Aye? You've earned this respite, so enjoy it. And the same goes for you, Manog. You've been away from your family for too long. Don't deny it. As you say, sir, thank you. We'll make the most of our time here. So might I recommend doing your job quests while you wait? Yeah. It looks like it's up to me and mine to give you lot a proper welcome. My mother prepared a special meal for this occasion, and I have it on good authority that hers is the finest cooking this side of Velodina. Are these your parents? Hey! Hey! Honored guests, I pray you partake of our humble offerings as we give thanks for your many valiant deeds. For those. Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We are honored to break bread with you and your family. Come, come, eat your fill of our food and drink deep of our spirits. There is more than enough for all. Well, when you put it that way, don't mind if I do. They had a pineapple in one of those baskets. She wasn't kidding when she said her mother could cook. You know, seeing her with her family, I can't help thinking of my own. How my father would come home from a hunt with dinner on his shoulder. Adita would prepare it with herbs and spices. Our mother died when I was little, so she did most of the cooking. We didn't have much, but we had each other, and that was enough for me. And now she's dead too. But they wouldn't let us even have that. Theodoric, Gaius, of course Father and Nita had to fight. Would have too if I had been older. But they didn't have to die. I feel like I haven't heard this song before. It never ends, does it? They call us beasts, and they treat us like them. They push, and they push, and they... until someone pushes back. Until someone takes up arms, or someone's a god. A false god. The 12 are watching us. What are they thinking? What are they thinking when they see the strong hurt the weak? When people fight and die, and nothing gets better, and it just goes on and on and on. I'm just gonna say nothing here. I think she's just thinking out loud. I don't think the gods listen to people like me. Thanks for listening. I know I was just rambling, but I feel better somehow. You're welcome. Who knows what the answers are, or even if there are any. Either way, life goes on, and we've got to go with it. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. I must be getting tired. Time to turn in, I think. Is this like Lisa's theme or something? Tomorrow's another day. Let's see what it brings. Sleep well, Solitary. You too. It's still this person's car. This is a holdup. Give me your car. You, give me this car. Okay. Okay. There is something to be said for a home-cooked meal, is there not? We must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The light will always be there, waiting for us to return. Ooh, I got an ether current for that. My inventory is getting all clogged up again. That's not good. Let's see. Let me get rid of this. I don't need this. Never mind. Let's not get rid of that. What is this? Eat some of this food that I've got. The first of many. I trust you are well rested and refreshed, yes? Just driving that thing. Then let us return to the front. The greater part of the Alliance forces should have advanced into the peaks by now, but I expect we will pass many of our comrades on the road east. There's a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we will need only to identify ourselves to the soldiers in order to pass. Let's say thank you for the... Oh, they've got a quest. Let's say thank you for the food. Keep an eye on my daughter, would you? And yourself while you're at it. You got it. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? To the east. How do I get over there? This way? Maybe it's that gate over there? Ah! Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. Run for your life. Okay. That was almost bad. Almost died there. What is that up there? We'll find out some other time. Alright. Scion, it's a pleasure to have you with us again. You'll be happy to hear we've taken Alagiri and have already begun fortifying it as our new base of operations in the peaks. Give a shout to the lads as you pass, eh? Sure. The peaks.
I remember how they laughed. Alliance and Resistance soldiers, eager for battle, trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks. Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat. But we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
It's a crazy looking city, by the way. As you can see, this part of the peaks is much higher than the northern reaches, hence why the Imperials built Specula Imperatoris where they did. See those three towers to the east? That's her. Sits right on the edge of a cliff, so attacking from the north is a fool's errand. From the south, on the other hand, she's no different from any other Imperial installation. You see now why Valadina was so important, eh? Right then. Come along. They're waiting for us in Alagiri. What is this glowing green ship over here? This thing. Part of the city, maybe? Where am I? Oh, crap. Okay. I don't know what that is. There's also this glowing crystal over here. Is that Alagiri? Where we're going? I think that's where we're going. Oh, I'm running. Good blade. What is this, dude? How do I get up there? There's like a door here. Probably can't go through it though. No. Oh, I'm actually going towards this, not towards that up there. Okay. Let's go in a tune before we do anything else. Oh, this was the city they were showing in the cutscene. Oh, another person. Hello? Hello? Here we are, the new base of operations for the Alliance and the Resistance. Ah, there you are. Greetings, General. I see you've been quite busy in our absence. Less than you may imagine, the Imperials fled at our coming, and we took this village without a fight. Your timing is impeccable. We were about to discuss our strategy to seize Specula Imperatoris. Though we are fresh from the road, we should be glad to attend. Good. Take a moment to gather yourselves and join us when you are ready. Up. Yeah. Well, you heard the Flame General. Looks like we've got a meeting to attend. It's been a while since I got any, like, upgraded armor or equipment, it feels like. Should I mend my equipment? Yeah, I probably should. So what is this giant crystal structure? We'll get turned around here. That everyone? Then let us begin. Allegory is ours, and for a mercy we took it without losing a single man, but we dare not grow complacent. Specula Imperatoris will not be so easily won. If I may, General, shall we not pause to consider the Imperial's motivations? For Xenos to surrender a fortified settlement of strategic importance without so much as firing a shot is inexplicable. We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage. Suspicious though it may be, I will not refuse this gift from our enemy. The path to Alamigo is through the east. Through Specula Imperatoris and Castrum Abania. It bears repeating, however, that the latter is home to a massive cannon with unparalleled range and destructive power. which means that we will need to strike Speculator Imperators quickly, both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field, and to utilize the installation as a shield against attack, as they would doubtless not risk damaging the towers. I see, then we have no choice but to accept what we have been given. Aye, that's the way of it. I have no doubt that Xenos has got something planned, but we'll just have to deal with it. To the assault, then. The main host will commence a direct assault on Speculator Imperators. During this time, I would hold the Scions in reserve at Alighieri to deal with any Imperial forces that may be dispatched in response. Understood. Wait a minute, we should be fighting with you in the Resistance. I understand you don't want to rely too much on Solitary after what she's been through, but at least let the rest of us do our part. Don't do anything too reckless, alright? I won't. I promise. I'll do what Conrad says. Mayhap it would be best if I accompanied you. Alizé can stay with Solitary. Well, go if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves. You have your orders. Dismissed. They're actually leaving me behind for once? I'm usually like the only one to actually go anywhere. I'm always on the front line of everything. Meanwhile, deep within an Imperial research facility, oh, this place looks cool. What's this? Oh. Oh! Gosh, I completely forgot they kidnapped her. Oh. My head. Oh, I don't need to read that.
Let us see.
What are they doing here?
So, she lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
My lord, what have you done to me?
Though we Garleans are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics.
Oh. Know that.
This deficiency, for want of a better word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabard. Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage. It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic. Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial Court. Only Lord Xenos, with commendable foresight and wisdom, deigned to support my research.
You gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Yeah.
Alamegan through and through. What you have been granted is far greater than mere magic. Before that lesser light, it is as a second sun.
I am informed that Alagiri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specular Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
Huh. Oh. Hello, Thancred.
Found you.
Hello, Thancred. So full of fire and eager, weren't they? Well, I wouldn't worry too much. They're strong and they have each other. At least he spared me the trouble of having to speak up. I wasn't about to let Lise go alone. Hell's Open. Sounds inviting. Okay. We have a fair bit of ground to cover, so we should split up. If you come across any Imperial soldiers, you'll know what to do. Oh, and so you know, I sent word to Ehrenwald's squadron. They are already searching other nearby areas, so we have allies in the event we encounter anything beyond our means. Okay. Ba-da-bow. Let's see. The crap? This thing tracked me down from like super far away. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? Soldiers? Of course. One down. Oh, how do I... Guess I go this way. Pretty sure that's the first time we've met that scientist dude. Creepy scientist guy. Oh, there's an ether current up here. Wonder how I'm doing on those ether currents. I haven't looked. Rendezvous with Alice, can do. So there's something about this piano music here that reminds me of music from Xenogears a little bit. If anybody's ever played that. Give me a moment, Solitary. Say that again, if you would? No, maintain your distance for now. Understood. Keep me apprised of any developments. That was Ehrenwald. The pair that was spying on us in the fringes has followed us here. What about you, Solitary? Any trouble? Not really. Couple guys. And there I was thinking we might be due for some peace and quiet. Glad to hear you dealt with them. Hope the assault on Specula Imperatoris is going well. So are we... There's no way we're not going to those towers, right? There's no way they're just gonna be like, okay, we won. I only need one arm. Ah! Let's go.
Whoa, you've improved, lad.
Come now, father. You lured the fool onto my blade, and do not try to deny it.
So yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do.
Our work here is all but done. What of Conrad and his men?
They are for the main tower. The skulls have offered fierce resistance thus far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Then we will tend to the stragglers down below. With me!
Oh, things are going well here, actually.
Report.
Enemy forces have overrun the lower facilities and appear to be mounting an assault on the main tower. We have already received a request for reinforcements. A unit of legionaries has been mustered and is ready to depart. They await your orders, Commander.
Stand down.
Commander?
Tell them to stand down.
Huh.
Commander, if I may, our people, your people are still in there. They will be slaughtered.
You think I don't know that? I want nothing more than to help them. To lead the bloody charge. But I have my orders. Lord Xeno said no reinforcements. He would have us use the main cannon to destroy the installation.
Oh.
What? Kill our own soldiers? You must be mistaken.
They're just gonna lure us in there and then use the cannon on everybody, huh?
I thought not. Initiate the firing sequence. Wars are won on the backs of the dead. Theirs and ours. There is no truth but this. We must remain firm and resolute and always, always do our duty. Now, give the order.
Initiate firing sequence.
Aye, aye. Initiating firing sequence. Release safety locks. Deploy main cannon.
How large is this cannon we're talking about?
Ransford, Rudolph, and for us, for our people, for our future.
Huh?
I need you to confirm the target, Commander.
Specula Imperatoris, main tower. Fire when ready.
Our people? Oh, okay. It's a rather large cannon. Okay. Whoa. Cool.
What in the seven hells?
Long-range artillery.
Those treacherous bastards. Their people were still fighting. Full retreat! Now! Relay the orders!
Understood. All forces retreat! I repeat, all forces retreat!
Oh. Oh, crap. FFXIV, did you see that? The main tower just collapsed. You heard it too, didn't you? It must have been the cannon at Kashimabanya. That was an Imperial installation, and their troops were still... No one's responding. I don't know if... if the shell is being jammed, or... We have to go right now. They need our help. I feel like this is a large, maybe a dungeon or something coming up here. The fear in Alizé's eyes is unlike anything you have ever seen before. This way, there's no time to lose. Things are heating up here. Okay. Is this the entrance? It's worse than it looks. He probably wasn't even... Pull yourself together. The gate... oh, she's worried about her brother. We need to find my brother right now. The locks on the massive gate appear to have been disabled, so you need only prise them open to pass through. Let's see, do I want to do this right now? Let's do it. I'm glad you're here, Solitary. In case it isn't obvious, the Imperials fired on us in Specula Imperatoris. I didn't think they had it in them to kill their own men just to kill us. God damn them all. Where's my brother? Tell me, where is he? Where he is. I want to see him. He was in the tower when it was oh! But that need not mean anything. Our forces are still evacuating and many remain unaccounted for. Alizé, listen. There are soldiers wounded and dying all around us. Soldiers with families just like you and me. They need our help, do you understand? He's right. I'll take the north, you take the east. Wait, where do they want me to go? Be healed. Thank you. I think I can manage on my own. Be healed. Okay. These people must be doing the exact same quests that I am right now. Seeing them everywhere. Everything hurts. I think I was struck by debris from the tower. And Alphino's dead. I mean, he just like blurts that out. Wait, I know you. Solitary Saturn. Lord of House Forton. Oh, what are you doing here? We fought together in the Steps of Faith. You saved my life back then and now. I can walk. Thank you 1,000 times. Thank you. I looked a lot different last time I saved you, though. I was a Lalafell male at that time. Surprised he recognized me. Conrad. Conrad, can you hear me? No, go. Put him down over there. Uh-oh.
Conrad! Conrad, speak to me!
Conrad?
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Conrad?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing. Well, that's that then. Time's up.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
No, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
Well, that's sad. Meanwhile, in the chaos of Castra Mabania...
Next round, double the charge.
Oh. Hello.
Come, Nidhogg. We are needed.
He just took out the whole cannon by himself?
That's the cerulean pipeline.
Impossible! How can one man... Shoot the bastard! Shoot him!
Let's go, Estinian. Sick.
lance has slain far greater beasts. You're welcome, boy.
Boy, who's he talking about?
Notify all units.
Who's he
I
talking
want that
to?
intruder found, and get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon. The savages are coming.
You know, you could stick around and help us out a stint, and you don't have to strike and go like that. We could have killed them. Could have walked away. But instead, we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. We tried to seek a peaceful resolution. We showed them mercy, and this was their response? Fire and blood? This was their answer? Such crimes cannot go unpunished. Must not. Gods is my witness, there will be reckoning. Dang off, you know. Forgive me. Now is not the time for vows of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. Imperials have demonstrated willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will see to Commander Kemp's body. I and my sister return to Alagiri. Where is she? There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Tell me you found Alphino. Tell me he's alright. Yeah, he's up there, but, Conrad's dead. Well, thank the 12, I don't know what I could have done. Though saying that, what will the Resistance do without Commander Kemp? Sorry, not here, not now. We should return to Alagiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who need help along the way. Huh. Found someone. I go through here? Music change. There's another person around here somewhere. Oh, they're over here. With Alpha, no. Huh. That scene was pretty crazy, that whole scene. Couldn't I have just teleported back here? Yeah, I could have. Teleport the rest of the way. Did you play Samurai yet? No, I don't think I've actually unlocked Samurai yet. I think I could unlock it at this point, but I haven't. I haven't actually messed around too much with too many other job classes. I think I've played like one or two others, just like a tiny bit. So that's right, we have given over Commander Kemp's remains for safekeeping. Later, I have no idea when rites must be performed. For now, however, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. For the living and the dead. All Alliance and Resistance units have now withdrawn from Specula Imperatoris. It is time we spoke with General Aldin. I'm really curious to see what these experiments that they were doing on her are gonna result in. And what was she talking about there when she was like, for our people, or something like that, for someone and someone and someone. I wonder if she's like starting to have like second thoughts about her alliance with the Empire or something. I don't know. Like maybe somehow like, because I think they're like somehow like pulling power out of what's her name? Oh, what's the Lalafel's name? That's on the Scion. The one that got kidnapped. Starts with an L, I think. I can't remember. No, not Papalymo. The one that they're holding, that they were doing like the experiments there on in that scene. Oh, Kryl, yes, Kryl. I'm thinking like, I wonder if somehow like they're like using Kryl to be able to drain the magic power from them to give to others, but somehow in the process of that, like they drained some of the good essence of Kryl and put it into her too, and that's why she's having second thoughts or something. I don't know, I'm making up my own narrative right now. Okay. I guess we'll see in time. These deaths weigh heavy on my soul, Commander Kemp's most of all. He was a wise leader, he was a patriot, but above all else, he was a good man who will be sorely missed. One of many lost this day. I ask for a moment's silence to pray for the souls of the departed. We have suffered a grievous defeat. We cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight to this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and your shield when you next face the enemy. It will carry us far, General. that I have no doubt. Ere we take another step towards Alamigo. However, we must first address the question of how to deal with Castro Mobania's cannon. Well, someone dealt with that for us. If the Imperials are willing to employ the weapon without thought for their own soldiers' safety, we may struggle to approach them. A frontal assault is out of the question. We'd lose countless men before we even reach the walls. Would we? Recall that the Imperials could have obliterated our forces had they kept firing, but neglected to do so. They had no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why did they? We suspect they were unable to fire the cannon again, mayhap due to a malfunction, something like that, or one of their officers found his conscience after the first barrage, or a heretofore unknown resistance faction chose that moment to disable it. There are many possibilities, but the fact remains that they stopped when logic dictated they continue. Then I'll just have to go and see for myself if the cannon is still operational. Are you mad? Conrad put you in charge of the resistance. We can't risk losing another commander so soon. I know how you feel. I do, but I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Papalimo and I arrived at Rhalgr's Reach that Conrad first asked me to join the resistance, and then he kept on asking. Every time I said no, I told myself it was because of the Scions, but even then I knew deep down that it was an excuse. But I was still afraid of following my heart, because I couldn't be sure if it was me or for Ida. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who had struggled with the same worries. And as we traveled and fought together, I saw him grow and become the leader his people needed him to be. And now, it's my turn to do the same. There's not a lot of us left, and the ones that are, many are still wounded. We have to make do with what we've got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that. But don't worry, I'll come back, I promise. While I acknowledge Commander Hecht's right to carry out this mission, I see no reason why she should do so alone. Solitary, would you go with her? Of course they're gonna drag me into it. Let's see. Would have done even if you hadn't asked, sir. Then it's settled. We will await your return. Conrad confided in me that he was considering naming her as his successor, so it didn't come as a complete shock. I mean, I was still surprised, but I've never once doubted his judgment. None of us have. If he thought Lise was the best choice, then she is. I understand. If they were to lose another leader so soon after losing Conrad, the resistance might never recover. When did Lise become leader of the resistance? That is, I suppose we have Hien to thank for this too. More than a keeper, she needs a friend now. Stay close to her. One can but wonder how the rank and file of the 12th Legion will view their leadership upon hearing about the fate of Specula Imperatoris. Mark my words, when this is over, I will take the heads of every officer in Castro Mobania. I'll swing the bloody axe myself if I have to. Grim though it is, the conjurers have had no choice but to impose a rigid triage system when treating the wounded. Under the circumstances, we have to be realistic. It's kind of crazy when you think about like how much NPC or like optional dialogue there is in this game that I'm guessing a large majority of players just probably never check. The crystal up there. There's a beauty, isn't it? Only thing that could improve the view is nice. Cold bottle of auric. I mean, I'm actually interested in what they say, but I just, like, I'll never make any progress if I just talk to literally everybody. You know, like... The people of Algeria will be safe so long as our men keep in line, but for the moment, we're still only a pack of faceless soldiers to them. We don't do all we can to make things better here. We're no better than the Garleans. Okay. I think this is a good place to wrap for today. I think I'm actually starting to get, like, fairly close to the finish line of the base game. It's starting to feel like that. I'm assuming we're gonna make, like, an attack on their main place there as maybe kind of our final act, but we'll see in time, I guess. Cool. Yeah, I think I'll wrap up here. Appreciate everybody that stopped in for the stream today. Sorry it's been a minute since I last did a FF14 stream. I'll try and get back to semi-regular. But yeah, thank you everybody. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, whatever it is for you. And I'll catch up with you all in the next one. See y'all.